I'm Sagittarius. My name's Danny. I'm going to be doing a reading for you. It's going to look like I'm posting 2 videos because the one I had intended to post last night, I accidentally posted it as private, so yeah, my bad. So today, this is a general reading that's supposed to be for tomorrow, but if you find something that resonates with you within the reading, you can apply it to any area of your life because it's all just really positive advice to help you get through. So yeah, let's start the reading. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, I almost forgot. I tried to post a link to my store for my candles, like I said I was going to in the previous video, but YouTube makes you do an extra verification to post links. So I had to send them a video of me nodding my head up and down, so just so that they can make sure I'm not a scammer, I guess. I don't know, but as soon as I'm able to post a link, I will. My website is ourastrologywitch.com. You can find my candles there and other stuff that I have created, not necessarily by hand, but designs. Spirits, angels, guides, please help me deliver a message. Spirits, angels, guides, please help me deliver a message. Right out the gate, I'm seeing 9 of Wands with a Knight of Cups. So we have an action card and a Cups card. So you're feeling a little emotionally overwhelmed by a current situation, something that you put a lot of effort into has been making you feel overwhelmed. Hey, break it up. And they're fighting too, so they heard me say action. Spirits, angels, guides. By the way, those are my dogs. They feel the need to be next to me at all times, which is great. They're adorable, but they do have battles all the time. Friendly battles. Spirits, angels, guides. The first major arcana card now was pulled is Justice. So there is a karmatic cycle going on, something, some type of fairness being brought forth, and it could be legal. So for some people it's legal. Justice will take its course. Ooh, things are happening really fast. Knight of Swords, fastest moving card in the deck. I'm going to clarify as I get further along. I just want to make sure I get more pieces of the message. Okay. I see you walking away from something. And this could be something that you're thinking about doing right now. Because I'm pulling this more in the present tense. Walking away from something that you felt really emotionally invested in. Because maybe somebody wasn't being too terribly honest. And then underneath that karmatic card, that justice card, possibly dealing with legal issues or just karma, someone's going to get what they ultimately deserve. Now my cat's fighting with another cat. So you can feel the energy in the room. There's a lot of action going on. And funny. Battling it out. So yeah, this has been a battle, and this might have been something in the past, but it's coming up again. A lot of arguments, a lot of battling, a lot of focusing on the negative. This could be someone who's really immature, or it could just be someone who's inexperienced with this type of thing. Spirits, angels, guides. So coming up with some not really knowing what to do, and the reverse of the Sun. Struggling to find happiness, struggling to find the happy medium in all of this, because I also underneath those been through a battle, been through a war. He's standing there he can't even stand up by himself. He's holding himself up with that. So really been through it with this situation. Really tiresome. It's maybe drained you financially, made you feel a little bit abandoned. But again, karma's going to play a role in this. So whichever side that you're on, if you're the one who was doing somebody dirty, karma's going to come back around. If you're the one who someone was doing something dirty to you, well, justice will take its course, and sometimes that needs to happen in court. A lot of different options. So we have the Hanged Man, and that's needing to look at something from a different perspective, or feeling stuck in a certain perspective, and then different options. And sometimes those different options can feel really overwhelming. So if you feel like you're being overwhelmed with which route to take, try thinking about it or getting advice from other people to try to see something in a different light. Spirits, ooh, they had something else to say about that. Is this a lover's coral? Hold on, let me cover her. Not that I'm that big, but is this a lover's coral? Yeah, I'm thinking this has something to do with the relationship. And it's just beating you down. You've been emotionally invested. You're wondering, where's the fairness in this? When is it all going to come to light? The reverse, there was some type of deep betrayal here. Some dishonesty, some sneaking around. See him, he's taking what he can get and walking away, and then I see you sitting in the boat, sailing away. You're like, yeah, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need the drama. I don't need the bad karma. They can have all the bad karma. I don't need the bad karma. Because I've had bad karma before from being just young and jerk, and bad karma is no fun. Okay. The world's coming to an end. This could be somebody who's doing all this for attention. They're very attention seeking. This is falling underneath that legality issue. So maybe even though they know they're in the wrong, they feel like they have something to prove to everybody else. They want to look like the good guy. And I've also been in that situation with an ex-partner where they were willing to say anything to make me look like the bad person. But at the end of the day, that stuff can really get to you, and it really hurts when people that you genuinely like start to see you differently based on somebody else's words. But you know, you can't do anything about that. You can't change people's opinions, and if people are swayed by someone else's words or a one-sided perspective, what I mean by one-sided perspective is there's always two sides to a story. So whenever you're hearing one person's story, there's a whole other story that's not being told. So those of us that get it, get it. Nine of Cups. I keep seeing Cups cards, and they're following like exclusively with wand cards or sword cards. So you put a lot of emotions and energy into this, and I don't know, it was probably in the relationship, outside of the relationship, ties just haven't been cut yet. You're really not sure how to move forward. You're not sure how to process what happened. This person's doing things to still attack you to this day, probably by people that you all used to know, and they're trying to get everyone to turn against you. But there is going to be a conclusion here, and justice will be served. But which way will it go? So this is a card, this is the Five of Swords, and this is someone either winning a victory, but at what cost? So just, this is the spirits quite literally telling you not to stoop to their level. You want to be someone who walks away with your karma still intact. You don't want to be the one who walks away with damaged karma, stooping to their level, with all this shady business they have going on, with all this gossiping and smearing your name. You don't want to be a part of that. You don't have to convince these people you're a good person. They should just know it by your energy, by the conversations you bring. And if they're not willing to listen to your conversations, well, they don't need to be. You don't have to fight for them to be in your life, and you don't have to fight to change their mind, because their opinion's not going to change anything going on in your life. Then I have the Ace of Swords. Aces, I feel, so aces are the first card. And for me, whenever I see an ace, the messages that I'm getting is it's a new opportunity. It's a new opportunity, and swords are thinking. So this is a new opportunity to think about this whole situation differently. This person's been doing things to hurt you, but they don't have to hurt you. You actually are the one allowing it to have the power to hurt you. And that's not easy to hear, and it's not easy to realize. But once you do realize it, that is quite literally the key to open the door to free yourself. You don't have to be stuck, exhausted, and emotionally drained. I mean, all this drama that they're creating and things that they're doing to hurt you, you don't have to give it the power to. You don't. If you need to take it to court, if you need to settle things by just cutting people off and sailing away in your boat, you can do that. You don't have to play this game with them. You don't have to stoop to their level. Okay, I'm gonna pull a final card over here. Spirits, angels, guides, what is the final advice? Spirits, angels, guides, what is the final advice? I really want one to just fly. Oh. Wow. I mean, it can't be any more perfect. Surround yourself with your soul tribe. That's such a great way to word what I was trying to say. When I was telling you guys that if these people don't feel your energy, or, you know, if that's not enough for them, then they're not your people. Because I know you've met people before where it's just like an instant connection. You just instantly know like they're a good person. It's because our souls are all intertwined with each other, and we all play a role for each other, whether that's a lesson, karma, undoing karma. Everybody we meet, all of us are all combined in some way, and that's through energy and our souls. So you want to find your soul tribe, and you don't have to waste your time with all of this business, and you don't have to give any of this your time or your energy, because your energy should be reserved for those who are part of your soul tribe. I hope you guys found this video useful and helpful, and you're able to have a takeaway. I sell these cute little candles. These are my summer candles. They are temporary, just for summer, or however long I choose to make them, or however many people buy them, honestly. They smell really good. They're handmade. I also sell mini personal readings. And again, those are on ourastrologywitch.com. I'll handwrite a reading for you, and I send it to you. And you'll also have a candle to help you manifest whatever the reading is saying that you could use in your life. I really appreciate everyone who's liking my videos, subscribing. I appreciate the comments, the feedback. It does mean a lot to me. I do look for ways that I can improve, because I want you guys to get the most out of the messages that I receive. Anyways, thanks guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and thanks for liking and subscribing. It means the world to me. I love you guys. Mwah.